Yes, what up, big boy? It's your boy here, Boob in the building. It's P-Town Radio again on the Valentine special. In the studio is my guys, of course, DJ Has. How you doing?
My man, I am fantastic. And yeah, that question you left us last week.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. King Bill, how you doing?
Oh man, I am good. Enjoying life, man. Life is great.
How you been in this week since we talked last Friday? We left the show on a very big question, of course. Yeah. We had to talk about Valentine's Day. You know, it's Valentine's Day, and we're here, all man in here. Valentine is outside.
Says a lot, doesn't it?
I know. So, last week, something came up on my feed. You know, it is social media these days and whatever. Someone asked a question. Say, this day, Valentine's Day, it's more to the female than to the men. Men has to hustle more, showing appreciation of love to their girlfriends, husbands, wives, and things like that. But men now go all out. They have to buy. If you buy less, your wife might not, or your girlfriend might not be really appreciative of that. You have to go big. The biggest your pocket can do. That's what you have to do, you see. So, but in return now, that's the question. You get home, the woman only gives you sex. That's where we are. Is sex enough as part of a gift when you go all out? Full of roses, chocolates, maybe and summers. All of our the DJ has. You got everything out. And the missus only gives you back sex. Is that enough?
See, one topic that I really enjoy speaking to girls about is equality. Because what I find funny about equality is girls only use it when it's convenient for them, right?
Yeah.
So if I was to say, okay, this Valentine's, I'm gonna sit down because you say you're an independent woman, right? I'm gonna sit down and let you treat me, and this is me supporting your independence. That will become a problem straight away, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, okay, so why is it that equality only works when it's only to your advantage? Then that's not really true equality, you know what I mean? So if you're gonna give me sex for Valentine's, I'll give you sex as well. I think we're all happy. If you think that makes me happy, that should make you happy too.
Ooh.
Right?
That's a very fair point. That's a fair point that it makes. You know what? I agree. I agree. There's no way on earth, me personally, that I will go all out and spend my money on you, and then in return you give me your body that you didn't have to pay for.
No.
You didn't pay for that. So, I can do that too. I've got a body too.
Okay.
I could have just said, you know what? I'm just gonna give you some good loving. Just put it that way. But Valentine's Day, spend quality time together.
Yeah. But going back a bit, I think we always, the Valentine, the way it always been treated is you have. I don't know who decided that in the first place. That we have to treat our loved ones that way. Is it who decides who does what, or is it have to be a 50-50 thing? We're living in this modern living. Shall we touch on that a little bit?
You know what? I feel like this whole Valentine's thing is a commercial thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they knew that if they marketed it for the ladies to buy the men gifts, they would make as much money.
Yeah.
But they knew that if they marketed it for the guys to get the ladies, then they'll definitely get the guys, buy more. Because, you're giving me back sex for Valentine's. Feels like, Christmas, what do you call it? Secret Santa. When you all go all out, you buy someone a car for the Secret Santa and they give you a mug back. You know what I mean? It feels like one of them ones.
Yeah. So do you think whoever come up with this day, was it a marketing thing? I mean, you brought it up a little bit, because technically, I don't know where this comes from. I might look into it, in the next few minutes.
I was
Valentine
told a
come from?
theory of where it came from. So I was told that Valentine, basically between Christmas and Easter, I think that break is too long. So the card companies weren't making enough money during that whole period. So they thought, let's put this holiday in between so that the card factories can make money. That's what I was told.
I see.
Yeah.
No. It's, for me, it sounds like a marketing tool. You're right. There's so much Spencer. They're all packed up. I pop in there, pick up something, and apparently someone has already displayed it everywhere already. But the way it was displayed in there, it's the first thing you see. It's right in your face.
Yeah.
Like, did you buy this? Like, if you go there to buy bread or milk, you end up picking flowers and chocolates. Because it's right in your face,
Yeah.
So it could be that. But let's go back to our main topic here in terms of women and girls and men in terms of gift wise. What gift is appropriate, DJ Pero? Appropriate for a Valentine gift? How do you quantify or classify? I'm gonna get this, or you're gonna go mainstream, just get flowers like I've done.
Man.
Yeah.
I think.
Can you buy a pot and iron for Valentine gift? Can you buy an iron?
You know what? I'm gonna say yes. You can. The reason why I say that is
you can buy an iron for your girlfriend.
Only.
Is that why you've been buying them? I saw a new iron in his bedroom yesterday.
Yeah.
It's you know what? No, on a real though. In terms of gifts, I think. I mean, there's two ways to go about it. There's the stereotypical way, flowers, roses, chocolates,
mainstream,
mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
That's so cool, but that doesn't set you apart.
I see.
So, from my experience, it's best if you get something sentimental. So you take time to think about the person in mind, what they like, their personality, the things that they enjoy, or if they've shown interest in a specific like area of life, like a future job or future skill that they want to pick up, get them something that will help them along that journey. So it's like, to them, you put in thought. I think things that you put in thought over are the most effective, because then they seem to, make the girl really believe that you like her.
I see. Among DJ has talk to me.
I think when it comes to gifts, girls really appreciate guys who pay attention to the small things. So one thing you realize that is during your relationship, or for other guys, your friendship, girls will tend to mention things they like on the low, you know what I mean? They won't say to you, yo, I want this for this. But they'll tend to mention, small things they like. And if they see that you've paid attention to those things and address that for Valentine's, I think they'll really appreciate you more.
Wow.
Because there are many instances where, guys buy flowers for girls who don't even like flowers.
Yeah. And then that's probably 3 days tops.
You know what I mean? And guys were really bad at picking flowers, I realized at the time I went flower shopping with my sister. We're getting flowers from mom, and I just pick up flowers, the first ones I see, right? The ones that look pretty. I'm like, okay, let me get this.
Yeah.
But then she said, like, no, actually, there's a way, there's a method to doing this. What kind of flowers does a person like? You know what I mean? What kind of colors are you dealing with? How long do they last? Man, we don't know. We just get the flowers and that little green sachet. That's it.
Okay. So let's go a bit deeper in this Valentine thing. Is there age limit
To what?
to Valentine's Day?
Is there an age limit to love?
I mean, that's a
EJP.
So I don't know. I mean, I know you all have no kids just yet. I'm not sure if I see my 12-year-old daughter saying, "Dad, I got a Valentine gift or something." How does that go down? How does that go down? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm asking. Like, is there age limit to this Valentine thing, or what's this Valentine thing? What is it? Is it love as in sexual love, like we were talking in the beginning, or is it love like I love my mom? I'll give my mom Valentine gift. I give my dad a Valentine gift. So what does what does this day really means in terms of people? Is an edge to it, or is it just really very generic?
So the way I've been brought up, like my whole time, I know that it's a day for lovers. You know what I mean? So that's why normally the night before I'll hold out all my single friends and tell them it's okay. But I think really, personally, it just depends what it means to, you know what I mean? Just like all the other holidays, you know what I mean? Christmas and stuff. It's more for what does it mean to you, you know what I mean? If you feel compelled to do something for the people you love, be it your mom, your dad, or your girlfriend, then I think you should go on and do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I think personally, I think it needs to be a bit wider. It's a Valentine's Day. It's a love day. Just spread the love. Find people in the street and drop flowers. Can you do that? Or your wife won't be happy. Or girlfriend won't be happy. If you buy flowers right now with Max Spencer right now, and you say today is a day of love, and you start just giving away roses.
See, your wife won't mind as
what's
long.
your spreading love? Is that?
Tell all your female friends.
Yeah.
See, that can be a problem, but I think you just need to make sure that whatever you do in the street, you do 10 times more for your wife, for your girlfriend, you know what I mean?
See.
Otherwise, because a lot of times the problem with females is they don't tend to address the problem straight away, you know what I mean?
Absolutely not.
So you might get home and just ask her like, you know what are we having for dinner? And she'll just lash out. You don't even know why, you just ask what you're having for dinner.
Yeah.
But you know, you've been on your Instagramming yourself, giving love to everyone else that day.
True.
And you wonder why it is. So
That's
just
true.
make sure you do 10 times more.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's talk about time frame. It's a whole day, isn't it? 14.
Too long, man. It should be an hour.
Wow.
Exactly. That's where I'm getting it. At what time? You get on with your day as normal,
Oh, man.
and then you get on with your day as normal, and then you realize, oh shit, today's Valentine. Let me go and get something. Or is it like an every minute thing?
You know what?
How do you kind of like justify like, okay, I think Valentine ends here or starts here?
I personally think
We're here right now.
you and your girl, you know, you need to, the way it should be done, if I ruled this world, the way it would be done is
See if I rule this one.
you and your girl get to, you know, you and your girl decide 1 hour on which you do Valentine's and you decide 1 hour mutually. And then, you know, because I'm a hustler, man, I want to get on my days, I might have meetings, you know what I mean? In the gym, you know, the 14th might be day, like, you know, Piero do, you know what I mean? So she should pick 1 hour she wants to spend with me, and then I put aside the hour. A day is too long, man.
A day is too long. I think I agree with you there, DJ, because even me to have to take some time off of my day to go and get some stuff, come back to my day, and I'm looking forward to something later on. So let's say there's no, I'm broke. You know, the brother I ain't got nothing. But what I mean broke, which means I can't pay my rent. I mean I have no money for Valentine. The difference. Do you know what I mean? Because I cannot go now and take my rent money and put it on a Valentine present.
Yeah.
How do you think girls would take that? If you turn up and say, love you, XXX, a Valentine, and that's it.
You know what? When I give advice to my friends, I always say you need a girl that's compatible with you. A girl that's happy to build up with you. Because if you, there's a lot of pressure with social media these days, you know what I mean? And there's a very common meme that I don't like, I see all the time. And it starts like this. If your man isn't doing this, then does he really love you?
Yes.
Right. So in that picture, it'll be a guy, let's say he's filled the whole room with roses, right? And like you're saying, I'm broke, I can't even pay the rent, and you now expect me to fill a whole room with roses, then get evicted out of that room next week.
Wow.
No good.
It doesn't make sense. So you need a lady that understands where you are and is happy to support
And
you. where you are.
happy to say, okay, this year, don't worry about it.
You know what I mean? And I think the little stuff, you know what I mean, cook for your baby once in a while, you know.
Couple of years.
That's what really counts.
Yeah, or Santa or something.
Yeah,
Suds is fantastic.
TJ,
Valentine's.
talk to me. How would you handle a situation? Let's say you absolutely broke. Things are not happening. You know, you're trying this and that. It's not happening.
Yeah.
You've got your wife, girlfriend, yeah, and the girlfriend expects something on a day like this, which is like a national day. Everyone can expect something.
Yeah.
But you know yourself, you know things are tight. All you can do is send a text, WhatsApp message, quick. Do you think your girl can accept that, or you have to really dig deeper?
You know, the thing is, from experience, experience has taught me that if you can be in the simplest of situations, but if you, as Dina said before, if you pay attention to the small details, you can make even a free motive seem very good. You know, at the end of the day, Valentine's Day is a day where you're spending time with the person that you care about, and you're showing them how much you appreciate them and how much you enjoy being around them and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that is meant to be reciprocated. You know, it's not a one-sided thing.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, for me, so for example, if I didn't have money to take you out on a nice meal or an outing or something like that, I would suggest, you know, maybe keep it indoors. You know, go spend time in a house, either your house, the girl's house. You know, put on a movie, cook if you have food. You know.
Yeah. It's not all about material.
It's
stuff,
not all
right?
about material.
You can do
things.
just the stuff. You can just you know, cook for her.
You know,
run her bath.
Yeah.
You know, in return of just going to Max Spencer or something. I can see where you're going
Yeah,
with this.
legit.
It is important to remember that. I mean, the day won't end today because it's a Valentine's Day. There's still tomorrow. If there's bills to be paid, they still need to be paid tomorrow. So there's still life after Valentine's.
That's
So
true.
don't go through into your last penny just to impress someone who you live with or don't live with. But ultimately, they must understand that you're not doing it because you don't want to, but you're doing it really because you know you can't. But there's other things you can do. You can do gesturing stuff like I mentioned. You know, take them for a walk in the park, which black people don't do much.
We're very bad at that.
Walk in the park. Imagine just strolling in the park. You know?
That's it. But yeah, like, look, man, them out there. If your girl's pushing you out on Valentine's, she's not the one.
She's not. You know what?
Move on.
I would even. I would
yeah.
even say, look. I think for girls out there, in fact for anyone, if it takes more of a character, of a person's character to make something out of nothing than for someone who has everything and just does that, you know.
That's very true.
Yeah, so if I've got a lot of money, then me spending it on you it doesn't take much thought and effort compared to if I don't have money, but I'm still trying to go out of my way to make sure that you enjoy this day and you feel special. So if anything, that takes a lot more thought process, you know, and a lot more careful consideration on how I'm going to make sure that you enjoy this day the way that, you know, would be best for you.
Yeah.
So,
Let's break it down a little bit. I mean, since today is a day of love, isn't it? So might as well talk about love itself. How do you see it, DJ Has? Love. Tell me the difference between love, your love for me as your brother, your love for your mother, your love for your girlfriend.
For me, it's very different. The way I like, I think when it comes to love, it's a factor of what bonds you together, what joins you people together.
Yeah.
My mom gave birth to me, and that's something I know that no one on this world can claim that title. You know what I mean?
No.
So just that bond alone is forever there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when it comes to your girlfriend, I think love is, you know, what's training, what value do you find in each other?
Yeah.
And I know a lot of guys like to say, oh no, I haven't fallen in love or something like that. guys are very bad at admitting this. I think the time you find yourself making yourself more valuable for someone
Yeah.
and suffering from their lack of presence in your life, that's when you know that, okay, cool, you've really fallen for it now, you know what I mean?
True.
DJ Pierre, how do you see it? Give me an analysis there, like in terms of love. How do you differentiate? How do you see it in your eyes? The difference between loving your country. I love my country. Viva Zimbabwe, you know, and I love my girlfriend.
You see, love. There's actually there's actually 4 different types of love.
Yes.
Ooh.
And each of them have very specific names.
Yeah.
And so I'm not gonna go through the specific names, but I'll tell you the different types. So you have the love that you have for your parents, for example, your family members. That is love in its own category. Then there's the love that you have for your friends. You know, that's its own category. Then you have the love that you have for your partner. That's love in its own category. And then you have sexual love. You know, but you see, the way the world is set up right now, love just seems to be a generalized term.
Yeah.
You know, people just throw that word out there sometimes, and there's another half of the population that is even too scared to use the word.
Yeah.
You know, but I think, to put it simply, love between 2 people, you know, is a very, it's like a give and take sort of thing. You know, it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What's the difference between I like this girl and I love this girl?
Ooh.
What's the difference for you?
Ouch.
Clear my chest for that one. He's your best friend.
Yes, it's going hustle in here. It's getting hot in here.
Oh, you know what? Okay, cool. So I want to think about the females in my life. So I think the difference is, if I was to say I like this girl, that to me is, I am your friend.
Yeah.
You know, I like you because of your personality. We have things that, you know, we have in common, but there's something there that stops it from going any further.
Yeah.
You know,
So that's a friend zone.
boundaries. Let's call it boundaries. But then if I was to say what was it? I love this girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I was to then say, yeah, I love this girl, that means that I have spent enough time with said person to really get to know them, inside and out, and they have reciprocated that for me.
Yeah.
You know, because with friendship, for example, let's just say that you've got a female friend and you like her, like you have feelings for her. You might not have told her, but because you haven't told her, she's not aware of it.
Yeah.
It would be silly of you to say that you love her,
Yeah.
because she doesn't have feelings for you back. Yeah.
Right. Let's catch up on our very interesting topic here, which is Love Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've seen some ups and downs, Casamoa, since last week. We touched on that a little bit. I mean, it's a day of love, so we're just that's the show right now. It's trending, like I said. But so I just want to talk about the way you put people together, and you ask them to grow feelings, among themselves.
Yeah.
Those shows, are they designed for that purpose or to make money?
Oh, them shows are definitely just to make money. That whole concept makes no sense
At all.
at all, in my opinion, because so the way partnership works is through a law of attraction, and you can't, unless you understand the things about human nature and like auras and vibrations and stuff like that. There's no way you can just put a bunch of...
I know. Feel like I'm a love guru.
It's just that I like sat down and thought to myself, why is it that I like this person? Why is it that I like this person but not this one?
Yeah.
Why do I find them attractive? Why is my heart telling me that this person is for you, but this person isn't?
Yeah.
That, after thinking about it and reading, the Bible and stuff like that, it's I've learned that feelings are spiritual. It's things that you cannot see that are happening around you that connect you with that person. So
this is when we need sound effects.
True.
So when you bear all of that in mind, you can't just put a bunch of random people together and say, pick one, because what that means is you're making your decision based off aesthetics, based off what you see. So you might like what you see in front of you, but in terms of emotional compatibility, things that you cannot see, it takes a lot more than
a couple of days
surrounded with
Mike. It's more than 1 day.
Surrounded with
couple of days.
Just surrounded with a select number of people, and then expect something to happen. There's
so do you think it's possible for someone to find their love at Love Island?
It is possible, yes. By all means, it's very possible. But given the conditions that they've been given, for example, why throw in a 50k prize? Why do that?
Yeah.
If this was legit, why do that? Why go for people that look
certain way,
as a specific way?
Can't get me in there.
Yeah.
Your wife will kill you, bro.
Not only that, some of us
You wouldn't be alive.
we are heavy on the west side, So I'm not seeing even one guy in there, my size in there. They're all trimmed. So you're right what you're saying, because there's certain type you have to be to enter the competition to begin with.
Yeah.
But on the first thing you just say there, because you remember there's also love at first sight in it. So you could
you can
first look someone for the first time and like what you see, and then invest in what you've seen, and then it gradually goes backwards. So you're doing the reverse psychology. Basically. Yeah. You're going ahead by liking your visual aspects.
Yep.
Once you're in the visual aspect, then you start now to dig about the character, and then you realize that the person is like this and like that.
Yeah.
You know what? There's if for those who watch Rick and Morty, there's a statement that it says love is an expression of familiarity over time.
Yes.
So what do you guys think about it? Because I hate to agree with it, but I have to agree with it.
I think you have to agree with that. To a certain extent, because I'm just be distracted. Because if you think of it, you see someone, you don't fall in love with them straight away. You have to see them again.
Yeah.
So you're itching now to see them again. Then you itch to see them again.
Yeah.
Then as you are seeing them, you're growing into their mindset, into what they do, how they do things, and how they think. You're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
That's why they say some relationships that are quick relationships, they end quick, because you didn't do the process.
I like that.
Of learning and knowing the person when they're down and when they're up.
Yeah.
My man, when I was growing up, our wife is not watching this. I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough money to hook up some best jackets, best suits, best shoes.
Yeah.
My man up the street, he had so we used to do variety shows. You should know, you're from Zim.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough, good jacket, good shirt. My man will hook me up a good jacket, so I go and look certain way on the variety show. Right? So imagine that's the pressure I got now to go and look certain way. In the response now, the girls will see me in that. If she falls in love with that, what if now she sees me on my normal day? When my man is not hooking up that jacket I was hooking up on the variety show.
Yeah.
You got me?
That's an interesting topic you just touched up on there, because we could put this to the girls. You know what I mean? You see them with makeup, and then you see them.
You go in there. You go in there.
Yeah.
Horn.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
You're on your own, bro. You're on your own.
True. But that's visual aspects though, which you can deal with.
Yeah.
It's not every beautiful woman makes a good wife.
Woo! Jesus!
That's true.
Preach, brother. So the visual aspects you can deal with in a way. You can deal with the visual aspects. You can, if you have, example, if you have a girlfriend, she's got a bum. If you raise some money, you can go and get a bum done.
Wow.
No. That's a visual aspect. So
Yeah.
you can fix that. What you cannot fix is the mentality, the soul, the heart. You can't fix that.
The important stuff.
The important stuff that us men now, we need to learn to understand first before marriage.
Yeah.
Not understanding the good looks before marriage. You see what I'm getting it?
Yeah.
So if you see a girl, she might look good, but the heart might be even nowhere near that.
Yeah.
She might look ugly in your eyes, because ugly is subjective. It's, your ugliness is not my ugliness. My beautifulness is your beautifulness. That's why people are different. So she might look ugly in my eyes and look beautiful in someone's eyes, for example. But if the ugliness is covered by personality, then you start to learn, like we were just saying earlier on, start to learn what they do, how they speak, how they observe among your friends. When your friends come over, how do they treat your friends? Because remember, you're going to have the rest of your life, together. You're going to have friends coming over. You're going to have, time when you go away, or time maybe a job might allow you to go away. How do they react in that situation? Some people can't even go out no more, because as soon as they step out, the wife is angry already. It's a war zone. You know what I'm saying? So we need to learn all these things first before you engage into someone. Before you start to say, listen, this is the one.
Yeah. So how long would you say you need to know someone before you can say you really know them? That's a big one, because I think as humans, this goes for both males and females. We're very good at pretending. We can pretend for 6 months.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's no really. I don't think there's any time limit to that. That's really a give and take situation. It's your judgment. That's gonna be your judgment. Talk to me.
I agree. There's no time limit, because so it's all down to, again, with the whole Rick and Morty definition. Do you want to repeat it?
Love is an expression of familiarity over time.
Yeah, so it's that keyword familiarity. So in terms of how long does it take to get to know someone, well, it depends on how much time you...
We never used to bother a lot about our looks. My man, now I take it out on a million now, bro. I'm chiseling it, I'm chopping it up. We were talking about looks earlier on, in terms of female putting on makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's rubbing on to men now. I've seen TV presenters before they go live, they got patterned by some makeup artists now. Men are doing more makeup in a modern living, maybe not to extent of female, but there is some certain things, the haircuts, trim, beard, nose clean up, all these sorts. What's your take on that, guys? I mean, DJ Pierre, I'll start with you.
I mean, makeup for me is, as a guy, is a no-go.
No.
That's just my opinion, man.
No.
But
why?
Wait my turn. I'll teach you.
Why?
No, because in my opinion, as a guy, you should. In fact, as a human being, you should just be comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah.
You use moisturizer.
Absolutely.
So
I mean, what constitutes makeup?
that's African makeup in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
You want your skin silky smooth.
Yeah.
You want your skin silky smooth. If you see another African who doesn't do that, it's like, what's wrong with you? It's like that's good.
Yeah, you see, things like moisturizer and face masks. In fact, face masks is a big thing, and
right now it is.
Yeah, so for me, in the past, I used to think that because of the way it was portrayed in the adverts and stuff, I'm assuming a lot of other people used to just think face mask is just a feminine thing. But then recently, I've come to understand that there's nothing wrong with guys using face masks. At the end of the day, it's just to cleanse your skin, So that's different. That's more like a cleansing option. You know, just to make your skin clean and fresh and stuff.
But you're not adding anything. You're not making yourself look extra light, extra dark, extra. Yeah.
So things like you know, like that. So things like foundation and like them things there, lip gloss. Not lip. No, that's fine. But all these different shades, all these different colors. Things like that. Yeah. I don't agree with it personally. Yeah.
DJ has
talk about it. Yeah.
Lip gloss right there. I can see.
So lip gloss is
I'm like, you know what?
Listen. Look at this. I got mine too, bro.
Okay. Oh, okay. Everybody's coming out. Everybody's going out. So Piero. So that's makeup, right?
Watch this.
That's man makeup.
Watch this.
You got a barber shop. Come on.
So, you know what? So we are here live at Peter Radio. We're just chilling up with DJ Has alongside DJ Piero. In the background we've got Easy still in the building alongside Maxime, Super Dixon. It's coming up next very soon. I'll be speaking to Dixon very soon. It's got a lot of things to tell us. But this show is all about love at the moment. We're just gonna move back to Love Island for a little bit. I mean, I watch it, like I said. I'm talking about how these females are protecting themselves in that place. In a sense that so far yesterday or day before yesterday, 2 have asked men, I think I like you. That liking thing we're talking about. But it's not coming from the girls to boys now. Before, let's just pause on that. Now girls are asking men out. That's not traditional. But is it bad? DJ Has.
See, I like it when girls ask me out, you know. That makes me realize that I'm doing all the right things, you know what I mean?
And the looks as well.
That's it, you know what I mean? It means I'm doing well, my environment is doing well, my mom did well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
shout out.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, if you like, just don't propose to me, you know what I mean? But
okay.
Asking me out, I'm okay with that.
So, okay, just touch on that one. Why would not a girl lean on his one knee? He's got 2 knees as well, like you have.
Yeah.
One knee and say, Dan, can you marry me? What's wrong with that? Does that accuse the egoistic of men thing, or
see that's the thing? I'm quite a modern guy, but that's the only one thing I refuse to go modern with. You know what I mean? I get one chance in my lifetime to do that. That's something special. You know what I mean? It's something I look forward for from the time I'm being, you know, taught how to be a man. Yeah. So now for you, who hasn't been trying to learn to do that your whole life? Yeah. To just go and take that away from me. Yeah. Yeah, it's an ego thing, definitely.
That's it. So, going back to Love Island, you have no problem with these girls now asking these men out. You don't think they're doing it for the game. Because remember, like we said, there's money involved. There's still cash to be won here. So these girls will be looking around the environment and feel like, if I'm not hooked up, I'll be kicked out. Yeah. So I gotta have to start hustling. Do you think they're hustling, or is a bit of reality in this? DJ Pero, I know you're busy there.
I'm doing too much for him.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to manage, management. Yeah. So, you have to say that again.
I'll say that again.
You sleep, bro.
DJ has to hit me. Pierre is sleeping. Say that.
So I heard you. Look. I think this show tends to evolve as it goes, you know. Yeah. So at the beginning, you have that freedom to really look, okay, who do I like? But as you go, that 50K starts looking like a lot. And, you know, you start doing whatever it takes to get the bag, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, at the moment, at the end, what's the point of, you know, coming out of that villa with no love and money, you know what I mean? Yeah. At least you know that if you play your cards right, you can come out with money.
I see. Yeah, true.
If I was me, if you put me in Love Island, boy, I'm going for that money. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I mean?
It's scary.
So I'm a hustler. You know what I mean?
I think Mike is asking too. Guys, listen. Any questions to me before we wrap up our show on here on P-Town Radio? Is Love Valentine special. Thanks for coming by. But listen, before you go, I'm sure you youngsters might want to hear something from me. I'm open to you guys, even for the future projects and anything. Tell me, is anything coming up right now?
Yeah. So while still on this topic, I was gonna ask you, what's your thought on because recently we went to London. Me and Piero were celebrating his birthday.
Yeah.
And every guy that turns up to the club is wearing design or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're all wearing Louboutins, they're all wearing, this expensive stuff. So my question is to you is, do you think it's something that's necessary for females? And also a question to all the females out there, feel free to reply. I'm on the Facebook, P-Town Radio on Instagram. Does that stuff really matter?
This is deep.
He's going in. He's going in, not taking any prisoners.
So, from which side? Are we talking matters from the girl's point of view or from the man wearing the stuff? Like, do I have to go and buy a Louis Vuitton shirt, or are you saying the women, would they like to see me wearing a Louis Vuitton shirt?
Yeah, do you think it's something women take into account a lot?
I think it's an environmental thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, down here where we are, Peter, I think we're more chilled. I don't think it really matters at all. So when I say environmental, I mean like in the sense that if you go to top clubs that are expensive clubs already, the bottle of Budweiser, just a small bottle, is £10.50. So that means for you to go and buy a bottle of £10.50 in a club, that club, you must be holding a 20,000 something pound in your pocket, so in your bank pocket. So your level of expense gets higher. Yeah. That makes you suit the environment, right? I'm not gonna go downtown wearing a Louis Vuitton, where maybe let's say East London. I'm not really familiar with London. Dagenham, for example. Yeah. So you're not gonna go down there wearing a Louis Vuitton shirt. Who are you gonna impress down there in response to that? So I think it's really to do with the environment. Where you are at is what really suits you. So I had a ceremony I attended. I attended last Friday or so. I didn't go there wearing jeans. Yeah. Man was wearing tuxedo, bro.
I saw you were looking fresh, man.
man was looking fresh, bro. Even though I left my bank account a bit crying. But I had to fit the environment, if you see what I'm saying. So I don't think it really matters in the eyes of a relationship wise, in the eyes of to say I'll go for the one with the Louis Vuitton, not the one with the Primark shirt. When they're looking at people. But if we're in a place whereby I myself, as a lady, I'm holding a Gucci bag. Yeah. My man comes from Primark bag. The environment is not suiting more than anything. But if we meet both of us outside in Tesco shopping, we must get along. Yeah. But if I meet the same girl up in uptown clubs, proper clubs, I'm not sure what they call in London at the moment. I haven't got the idea of clubs in London that are top ones. But if you see me there, you're gonna have to come with that level of
crash manner, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it really matters.
Represent your town, bro. Represent your town.
But then going back to your point in terms of this visual thing that comes or not, you always have to present yourself well. If you leave your house feeling good, you can get any girl.
So it's a confidence thing.
It is.
I got a question for that though. Is it sticking when you said you're like, if someone wears Gucci, someone wears Primark, then like they're not matching. It shouldn't really matter though, should it?
No, like, it won't matter. I didn't say it matters. It won't matter. But you wouldn't yourself leave your house. Yeah. Like I was just about to mention to my boys, leave your house wearing your Primark shirt, going into E40. Let's say Jay-Z nightclub. You wouldn't leave your house. You actually say I'm not available.
Bro. If you present yourself well,
you should be fine.
If you present yourself well, like,
My
wait,
friend.
this is Pierre. The right makeup.
No.
If you present yourself well,
Yeah.
doesn't matter what you actually wear. Because imagine, if you buy shirts, for example, people think it's Gucci. So look, it's not Gucci. Probably it's Zara.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it looks
yeah,
good.
yeah,
it looks
yeah.
clean cut. You walk into the club and you like, you look good. Bro,
You know what I
girl
mean?
will think that's from Gucci. I think what
true,
she was.
true.
You look Gucci.
Everybody thinks you look Gucci. Like, honey, if you know how much this costs. Do you know what I mean?
You know, the way we live now,
Like,
right?
confidence,
there's,
obviously.
there's copy Gucci,
Mm.
then there's Gucci.
Yeah.
You know,
Fake trip.
it's copy Gucci
Yeah.
and Gucci. So, like we say, the confidence thing.
Mm.
If you feel like, because no one's gonna really up your T-shirt and check if is it Primark or is it, if you're rocking it.
When she does that, too late.
Well, yeah. By that time you're taking off your clothes.
It's too late.
Game over.
So going back to your point, you're right. Confidence is the key
Yeah.
of how you're rocking that thing.
Mm.
You know, I've got some shoes I wear.
That code.
I bought them on Wish.
Yeah.
And when I'm rocking them,
You're like, yes.
not even me.
Mm.
Someone like oh, boo, you know what I mean? I'm thinking in my head, this is 20 quid, bro. Talk to me. What you got for me for the last 3 minutes? I got 3 minutes to listen to anything. Tell me what's coming up, and then we wrap it up with the events that are coming up and anything coming up for the show and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, so I think my question for you is, I understand that you're a married man, you know, with wife and kids and stuff, so how, and since it's Valentine's Day, you know, how do you, like, what do you do that's different, or do you do things that are different each time Valentine's Day comes? Is that important? Can you get away with the same thing?
You probably get away with the same thing as long as you guys agree.
Yeah.
It's all about, like we say earlier on, if you guys understand each other,
Yeah.
you can do this. Probably sometimes people's favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
There's no point of going to restaurant B now because it's Valentine's Day. Whereas you know, like the food is not gonna be good.
Yeah.
Or no, you don't know what the food is gonna be like.
Yeah.
There's an element of surprise that you leave there disappointed.
Yeah.
That means that thing you're gonna get later on is not coming anymore because you've taken something where the food was not tested.
Yeah.
So you might as well go try and test it. If you have a restaurant, like
Yeah.
you know, I eat, probably taking my missus out tonight. So
Yeah.
I might prefer to take her to a restaurant that I know
Yeah.
she likes and she lives there, enjoy the food,
Mm.
maybe a glass of wine.
Mm.
Then we go and finish our
Water.
home again, another
Water.
glass of wine. So you know that's how I'll do it. I will not do anything different or too extraordinary different.
Yeah.
But if I ask her this year what do you want to do, if she
Yeah.
said no, it's okay, whatever. Then if she leaves it up to me,
Yeah.
there's no room for her to complain the outcome because you know you could have suggested.
Yeah.
You know, it's an open book. You know, what do you want to do? I'm
Yeah.
okay. Whatever you surprise me, I'm okay with that. That's an understanding we were talking about earlier on, but not now with the social media now.
Yeah.
It's put pressure on people now. Yeah. Put pressure on people because now you're gonna have to show what you go and what did you get for Valentine.
Yeah.
It's not only for you anymore. Only it's now for you and other 100 people you don't even know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you gotta post it on Insta and Facebook and things like that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to you two,
Mm.
you have to really have an understanding of how your day should be. Because, for example, me, I've been with my wife now 20 years now, so it's a bit, Valentine doesn't really make much different from any other days. You know, if I only wait to treat her only on Valentine on the 14th, I'll be rich man by now. Because, do you know what I mean? If I only wait for that day only to buy something, then I'll be alright.
Yeah.
But it's an ongoing thing. It's not like something you do today and don't do tomorrow.
Yeah.
My money was down in Kono 2
Yeah.
weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, just saving some quality time.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really count only what day it is. or
Valentine
14
is every
or
day,
15. Valentine is every day.
Valentine.
That's for you, married man.
That's what's up.
That's for you, married man.
Jason is still looking.
I'm single for life, bro. I'm good.
See the S on his chefs was single, you know what I
Bro, women are trouble.
So guys, what's coming up in terms of before we wrap up our show? What's coming up? What's coming up? What's in the pipeline? I can see you got some information you want to share with us there.
mean? That's right, my mans. We've got Sauce and Vibes coming through. It's next week on Friday. This event is gonna be dope. So we bought 200 pre-sale tickets,
Yeah.
and for the first time ever, we've actually sold more than half of our pre-sold tickets.
Yeah.
So already we know that this event
This
is gonna be
good.
popping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Shout out.
come through. Shout me out, DJ Denny House on Instagram. If you need any tickets, I'll deliver them right to you.
Yeah, appreciate that. Play up, you hear that for Peter on Radio. It's your boy here, Boo Boo. DJ Pale. Any last words for us? What you got?
Yeah, so it's funny because the week after, the following week on the 29th is another major event. It's a house party.
Yeah.
Holler me for the address.
Yeah.
Instagram, you know, king_Piero15.
Yeah.
That is gonna be popping as well. Open invite. Just make sure you're there. Don't miss it.
Looking forward to see you guys again here at Playtown Radio in Plymouth alongside my guys. Next is your boy Boo Boo. Thank you very much. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Cheers, my man. Thank you very much.